Hello and welcome to FPL Mate, your best mate for fantasy Premier League content for the 2021-22 season. I really hope this stream works because I'm not at home right now. I'm not at home. I am in Bournemouth, having a little break, a weekend away, and I got here. I was trying to set up the stream and stuff, tried to connect to the Wi-Fi, and apparently the Wi-Fi doesn't work in the hotel for Apple devices. And I'm on a MacBook right now, so that was a problem. So I'm trying to hotspot from my phone currently. I don't know how much data I have. I don't know how much this is going to cost me if I go over my data. But we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. And hopefully you guys can at least hear me or see me a little bit. And if you can, good. If there are major problems and the stream is just not working as well as it could do, then do let me know. And I'll try and fix it, but we're going to do our best today, because yeah, like I said, when you're not at home and you don't have all your stuff and everything you need, yeah, sometimes things aren't great. The lighting's not great, the internet's not great, whatever. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Reading the chat and stuff is going to be kind of difficult because it's just so laggy here because of hotspotting. But whatever. We're going to try and do our best today. A few people are saying that it's okay, but okay, all good. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Just wanted to say before we start, because I know the guys, those of you who are here early will probably be the most loyal of guys, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support, sort of over, me having COVID over the last couple of weeks and, having to cancel my wedding, and so many of you guys have sent so many lovely messages of support and encouragement and stuff like that, and honestly it's helped me so much to get through it, knowing how much support you guys were sending my way. So yeah, absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate that so much. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm still not 100%. Apparently some symptoms can linger from COVID for weeks, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine. I'm not contagious anymore. I finished my isolation period on Thursday, and now back out and about in the wide old world. So there we go. Right, guys, before we do anything else, I think I should probably show you my team selection for this week, because I have made transfers. Those of you who follow me on Twitter will already know what transfers I've made, but those of you who don't follow me on Twitter might not know that we have already made the transfers. And I said I was going to make 2 transfers in my team selection video, I've been forced into making a third. Let me show you what that is. And here we have it. I'll show you the bench a little bit there as well, just so you can see kind of who I've got going on the bench. Right, there we have it. What do you think to that? So guys, we have obviously made the 2 transfers that I was very, very passionate about making. I always said I was going to take out Fernandez, take out Ings, and I'm just going to replace them with Jota and Ronaldo. I love those transfers so much. I think they're the 2 best. That double up on transfer moves is the single best double transfer move I think you can make this week. Fernandez and Ings to Jota and Ronaldo. If you haven't made your transfers yet, and you have the option to make just those simple 2 transfers, that is exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. So those guys are in. But I did also take a -4 here. And by the way, guys, on that transfer that I just mentioned, if you can get Jota and Ronaldo in for a -4, I would do it. Just do it. Don't even think about it. I would just do it. That is a really good transfer. So, guys, I made one more transfer. And the transfer was Callum Wilson out, Raul Jimenez in. And now you can see Jimenez on the screen here as well. So that is the final transfer that I have made. Yes, taken a -4. We've taken Wilson out. We've put in Raul Jimenez. The reason for that is because obviously Wilson is not going to be available for game week 4, but it's kind of difficult because the way Steve Bruce was speaking, it was kind of a little bit cryptic, and it kind of gave me the impression that maybe Wilson this is going to be a long-term injury. Maybe he's not going to be available for game week 5. And as soon as you've got a player who's out for multiple game weeks, it's kind of like maybe we need to move them on, even if it means taking a hit, especially if there's an obvious player to jump to. And I think Jimenez is an obvious player to jump to. So first of all, looking at his underlying stats, I know he hasn't scored a goal yet, or Wolves haven't scored a goal yet. But I know Jimenez has not scored a goal yet, and that probably worries a lot of people, and that probably puts a lot of people off. But he is number 2 of all players in the Premier League. He is number 2 for shots in the box. He is number 3 for shots total. He's not managed to generate that much XG, and he's not been hitting the target very well, to be fair. But looking at the way he's been playing and looking at his underlying stats, it kind of seems like if he continues these performances, he's going to get some goals, right? He's going to get some goals. Bear in mind the teams that he's played so far: Leicester, Spurs, Manchester United. He's had 3 really tough games. Wolves have had 3 really tough games, and yet they're still generating plenty of chances. So if they can keep generating lots of chances against a team like, you can see on screen right now, guys, against a team like Watford, Brentford, Southampton, Newcastle, if they can generate as many chances as they've been generating already, they are going to score goals. It's going to happen. It just has to happen, right? A few people saying Jimenez is banned. He is not banned. They worked out a deal. The club worked a deal out with the Mexican FA, and yes, Raul Jimenez is he's fine to play. Yeah, that's confirmed now. DCL looks likely as well. I know a few people have been asking about DCL as well. He's looking like he's going to be playing. I would ignore the Dorito of death on DCL, to be honest. He looks good to go. But yes, Jimenez is 100% available. You can be confident in that. You can just go and check out Wolves' Twitter if you like, and they have just basically been hyping the fact that Jimenez is going to be playing, to be honest. They've not kept quiet about it. It's no secret that Jimenez is going to be first on the team sheet, really. Don't worry about that. That's one of the major things that gave me confidence to go for Jimenez as well. We've got a super chat here. Sorry if I miss any super chats. Like I say, the internet is really bad where I am at the moment. But Inferno Latoff says Jota for Son and Brandon Williams for Simicast for a -4. Ooh, interesting. That's a tough one. I don't know if that improves your team enough, if I'm honest. I would say arguably that you should just go, Son to Torres or someone like that. That seems like a move that Torres and then keep the 4 points kind of thing. I know the Simicast situation is not ideal, is it really? So no, I'm not sure if I do a -4 for that. You're not getting enough out of it because you're getting Brandon Williams and Jota for a -4. Yes, Jota's great, but Brandon Williams, you're not improving your team that way. When I talked about -4 of sort of taking out Bruno Fernandes and Ings and replacing them with Jota and Ronaldo, well, I think Jota's going to outscore Bruno. I think Ronaldo's going to outscore Ings by significant margins as well. So therefore, the -4 becomes super worth it because you've improved your team with 2 players, kind of thing. So that's why I quite like the idea of doing that. But you're bringing in bench fodder, really, and just for the sake of taking out Simicast. Not really too sure about that Inferno Latov. I mean, it could work out, but it's not one of those moves that I'd be confident in. So if you fancy the risk, then go for it. But if you're not confident in it either, then yeah, perhaps that's a sign that maybe you shouldn't be doing it. So yeah, just something to consider, I guess. So, okay, right. We've talked about Jimenez and why I like him and why I think he's a good player. I mean, if I could go for DCL instead, by the way, guys, I would probably go for DCL, to be honest, if I could afford him. But I can't afford him, especially if I want to make the future moves that I want to make. I mean, I could technically afford DCL, but it would mean not having Jota. It would mean going for a Torres instead of Jota, and I feel like Jota is a more important transfer in for me than DCL. If I'm completely honest, I just prefer Jota to Torres by quite some margin. Torres is a good, backup for Jota if you can't get to Jota. But I don't know. Jota, when he plays for Liverpool, he just gets so many good returns. He takes so many shots. He's really greedy as well. When Jota plays, he doesn't like to pass. He just shoots. When he gets the ball, he shoots. And he plays as a striker. He doesn't play this deeper role like a Firmino. He plays as a striker. And it kind of makes things in a way worse for Salah, because Salah is often like begging to be passed to, but Jota just doesn't pass. He's such a greedy player, which makes him fantastic for FPL. That's another thing, by the way, guys, where I'm not really too confident about captaining Salah this week. I know usually Salah would be a great option, and you know what? He probably will get a return in this game as well. But in the games that Salah goes mad, he does require that support from his teammates. He does require that support from a Firmino, who we know is not going to play. And I feel like Salah could be wide open, ready to score a goal, and Jota would just not pass to him. Or Salah could give the ball to Jota, expecting a 1-2. Jota won't give it back. He'll just try and find an angle to shoot. Salah benefits from Firmino so much, and he suffers when Jota's on the pitch. I can't remember exactly what it is, but Salah's record with Jota on the pitch is like quite bad in comparison to Firmino. Like, yeah, it's not as good. So, yeah. There are another couple of super chats somewhere. I'm going to try and find them. Like I said, guys, I'm super laggy today. I'm going to do my best, though. Augustine Noisor says, DCL versus Jimenez. I can only have one in my team. Who's more likely to return and better longer term? Well, actually, that's funny that I was just speaking about that, even though I didn't see the super chat. But thank you very much, Augustine. Yeah, DCL, I would probably prefer to Jimenez. If I had an unlimited budget, I would go for DCL. Unfortunately, I don't have an unlimited budget, and I don't want to make sacrifices elsewhere. And I think Jimenez is an adequate replacement for you there. So yeah, I would be more than happy to go for a Jimenez instead of DCL if you weren't too happy about the money, because there's quite a big difference. Jimenez is 7.4 million, DCL's 8.2 million, is he? So yeah, there's quite a big difference between the two of their prices. Really, if you feel like you can use the difference of the money quite effectively, then I would consider just going for Jimenez. But who, if you're asking me who is the better pick, money no option, I believe it is DCL. We've got form, we've got fixtures. I like him a lot. RSD TV says Ings, Fernandes, Barnes out, and a Ronaldo, Jota, Traore in for a -4. Nice. Or Ings and Fernandes for Ronnie and Torres. You know what? I like the -4. I like the -4. That's what I would do. Ings, Fernandez, Barnes out, because you're getting rid of 3 deadwood players really who have got not got great fixtures, not got great form, and you're replacing them with 3 players with great fixtures, great form. I like the -4 a lot. It's risky, it's bold, but I like it. I like it, and it means you can get Jota rather than having to go for Torres as well. It's nice. It's a nice move. So yeah, that's what I would do. I'd take the -4 RSD TV. Got to love a bit of boldness there, Let me see if I can catch up on some of these other super chats. Here we go. We've got one from Cars Ninterman, sorry, I'm struggling to read today. Says, who do you prefer, Fernandez and Wilson to Jota and would you do Fernandez plus Wilson to Jota plus Lukaku? Would I do that move? Yes, I suppose I would do that move. Yeah, I would prefer to do. Again, I would prefer Jota and Ronaldo, but yeah, Jota and Lukaku is not exactly a bad move, is it? So yeah, I'd definitely strongly consider doing that move. Lukaku you could captain this week as well against Aston Villa. Aston Villa are not going to have Martinez, or I don't think they're going to have Martinez unless something's come out. Because I've not, like I said, I'm on holiday, guys, so I've not been able to keep up to the news too much. But yeah, I think I would do that move. Yes, Cars, it looks pretty good, man. Matthew Vaughan here has said Bamford, Rafinha and Sarr, or Bamford, Torres and Sanchez on a wild card. Okay, yeah, I would go for Bamford, Torres and Sanchez on a wild card, and Traore or Sarr. Maybe go for Traore. I think I would go for Traore. Yeah. Matthew, you've also said congrats on the marriage, mate. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get married last Friday because I got COVID, so we had to cancel the wedding. So, really, really upsetting at the time. But hopefully, we're going to rearrange it for the next international break. We're going to rearrange the wedding. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not a married man quite yet. Had COVID, got diagnosed. Well, tested positive for COVID on Monday, and then that Friday I was due to get married, and then but that's weeks ago. We're not thinking about that now. Right, Ramsey Unleashed says took a -8, took out Simicast, Ings, Wilson, Fernandez. Oh my god, for Ronaldo, Jimenez, Bednarek. Blimey, I'm not sure about Bednarek. But you've already done it, haven't you? Need to downgrade to Bissouma, Tony, for Antonio, too many Brighton, Duffy. I'm struggling to read that a little bit, mate Ramsey. I'm not really sure what you mean there. Too many Brighton. If you want to get Duffy in, is that what you're saying? Really not sure what that means, Ramsey Unleashed. Sorry, man. But you've already done the move, so so it's not like I can help you anyway. But yeah, good luck with it. Chris Freddy says, "Sup, mate? Feel better?" Yeah, I do feel better, to be fair. Alternative for Jimenez, I guess would be DCL would be my favourite. But all right, if I could choose any 3 strikers to have right now in FPL, it would be Ronaldo, Antonio, and DCL. I say if budget was no option, but I mean if budget was, within reason an option, you go Ronaldo, Antonio, and DCL. Obviously, if you had unlimited budget, you go Ronaldo, Kane, Lukaku, wouldn't you? But assuming you're only allowed 1 premium, I would like Ronaldo, Antonio, and DCL. I'd really like that as a front 3. My second favourite would be Ronaldo, Antonio, Jimenez. After that, third favourite, we're still wanting to keep Ronaldo and Antonio, which is that third spot we'd perhaps be thinking about mixing up. I'm not really sure what other forwards I would want, because I was kind of looking through alternatives for Wilson, and there was not really anyone sticking out to me. I mean, I'm guessing if you want a Jimenez alternative, you're looking for someone a bit cheaper. And if that's the case, who are you going for? I don't know. Adam Armstrong, maybe? At Southampton? maybe. Yeah, it's difficult to say. I do quite like Adam Armstrong at Southampton. So maybe that's your that's who you want to be going for there. Yeah, not sure really, man. Yeah, DCL, I guess. Lukaku, if you can afford him. Adam Armstrong, if you're looking for someone a little bit cheaper. Yeah, maybe Edouard, the new signing at Crystal Palace as well. He's going to be a pretty good new signing, I think. Palace's fixture's not quite there yet, though, are they? In general. But there we go. Michael Ritchie says, "Hi Dan, hope you're well. What do you think about Jimenez and Torres or DCL and Traore?" Thank you, man. Michael, I think DCL and Torres is a good option. DCL and Torres is obviously the best option, isn't it? So really what we're doing is we're deciding where we want to sacrifice. Would you rather sacrifice Torres or would you rather sacrifice DCL? And I think I would rather go for DCL and Traore. And the only reason why I would say go for DCL and Traore is because Torres does carry a bit of rotation risk. Traore doesn't. So in that sense, you've got two players there, both DCL and Torres, who both have fantastic fixtures. Then they are nailed on in their teams. They're going to play every single week, and you're kind of risk free by going for that. So yeah, DCL and Traore, I would say, is a better combination than Jimenez and Torres. And there's not a huge amount in it. If there was a huge amount in it, you wouldn't be asking me. But if I was to make that decision in my team right now, I would be going for DCL and Traore out of the two. Jamie Syke here with a very generous donation. Thank you very much, Jamie. I really appreciate that, man. I hope you're doing well and feeling better, mate. Yeah, getting better by the day. Sorry to hear about the wedding. No worries. We'll get that rearranged. What do you reckon between CR7, Torres for Bruno and Ings -8? Oh, for CR7, Jota, Duffy, for Simicast, Bruno and Ings. Right, let me try and work this out. Oh, I see. Okay. CR7, Torres, Bruno and Ings for CR... I see. Okay, so one's a -8, one's a -4. Would I take that -8 to do... Oh, that's meant to be an or. Okay, Jota, Duffy for Simver and Ings. I'd probably keep it simple, to be honest. I just feel like, especially if you're thinking about using your wild card soon, then taking -8 is, I'm not massively keen on it. I mean, if we're talking about taking a -8 to take out injured players, say for example you've got Son, who's injured, you've got Bruno, who you don't think is going to play very well anymore, you've got Wilson, you've got players like that. Taking a -8, I can kind of understand it. But if you are taking a -8 when you're going to be wildcarding in 3 weeks anyway, you're taking a -8 for the sake of keeping these players for just a few weeks. Are you really going to make back the -8 points over the course of 3 game weeks? Probably not. So maybe keep it a little bit more simple, especially if it's short term and you're thinking about using a wildcard soon. If you want to use your wildcard in like game week 15, you don't care, you want to use it late as possible, then okay, the -8 seem a little bit more tempting, right? Because you can restructure your team for a long period of time. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not. Some people will say differently, but there's something in my brain that says taking a -8 for the sake of 3 game weeks and then you're just going to wildcard anyway, you're not really getting a long-term value from the minus points that you're taking. I don't know. Something to think about maybe. Harjif Walia says, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Saka, Pepe, the best option considering they have a great run of fixtures. How you feel better team? Yeah, the problem is Arsenal. I don't really think there is a good Arsenal player. I'm probably not going to have an Arsenal player in my team the entire season, and I'm saying that as an Arsenal fan. It's just not looked good so far. In terms of who is the best option out of those guys, Smith Rowe, no, because I think he's going to be rotated drops. I don't think he's going to get as much game time as you would perhaps hope. Saka, I like. To be fair, he is probably Arsenal's best player, and you can get him for 6.5 million. So I like Saka. Pepe is explosive, but inconsistent. So maybe Saka. If I had to go for one player out of those 4 that you've mentioned, Hajiv, I would go for Saka. So yeah, there you go. Oh my God, we've got so many super chats. I'm going to try and catch up with them as quickly as I can, guys. I will try my best. but we are facing a little bit of lag here as well. So if I can get to E says Sanchez, Trent Alexander-Arnold, White, Christensen, Livra, Ayling, Salah, Rafinha, Jota, Torres, Basuma, Antonio, CR7, Jimenez. Any changes on a wild card? Maybe upgrade defence. Okay, so you've sent me your whole team. Sanchez, yeah, I like that. I would probably swap Christensen. How much is Christensen? Is he 5 million? If so, that might be a problem. I was going to say, I do prefer Rudiger to Christensen if you can make that happen, because I do think Christensen, there is the chance of him rotating with Thiago Silva, whereas I know he's been really good, but there is that chance of him rotating with Thiago Silva. Rudiger, on the other hand, I think is pretty much nailed. I think Rudiger, there's not much chance of him going anywhere in the team. He's probably him and Azpilicueta are the two most nailed Chelsea defenders. So I'd be looking to go for them, especially when we're talking about the Tuchel tombola. Livramento, Ayling, yeah, nice. Salah, Rafinha, Jota, Torres, Basuma, nice. Antonio, CR7, Jimenez, nice. Yeah, other than that, I like it, to be honest. Yeah, other than that, I quite like it. If you were looking to save a little bit of money, you can downgrade Basuma to a... Is there a Leicester midfielder? I feel like there's a Leicester midfielder who's 4.4 million. You can downgrade that, Basuma to that to get 0.1. Yeah, but the defence I like in general. I would maybe make small upgrades. Christensen up to a Rudiger would be nice, and then you could maybe downgrade Ayling to a Duffy or a White to a Duffy if you felt like it. White to Duffy might work quite well because Duffy and Ayling rotate quite well, and Duffy's a little bit cheaper, isn't he? But White is very good value at the moment, isn't he? Yeah. Things to think about. Yeah, you could maybe do that. But in general, what you've shown me is a pretty good team. So, yeah. We won't be worrying about it too much. We've got Siddharth Patil here saying, "Hi Dan, I'm doing a Bruno and Ings out, CR7 and Jota / Torres in. Should I do -4 to replace ESR / Simicas? Also, who out of Jota and Torres should I go for? If I had to choose between Jota and Torres, I would choose Jota every single time. Bruno Ings out is obvious. CR7 and Jota in that's obvious. So yeah, I'd do that immediately. To take a -4 to replace Emil Smith Rowe or Simicas seems a bit silly. These are kind of bench foddery players anyway, so I don't think I'd take a -4 to replace bench fodder, to be honest. So yeah, just go for the nice and simple. Bruno and Ings out, CR7 and Jota in. Love it. If you have to take a -4 to take out Simicas in order to get Jota in, then fair enough. Fair enough, do it. That would be the situation where I would take the -4. But if you don't, you've only got, you can just get Jota and CR7 in without taking a -4. Fantastic. You're in a great position, and I would just do that and move on. Thank you for the super chat, Paul Young, Hrovji Lilovac, who I can never pronounce your name. I'm so sorry, man. But nice to see you back. Have Son, Brownhill, or Livramento as first sub. I mean, I would play Son. I would just put Son on the pitch, because you never know. He could make a miraculous recovery. These things happen, especially when managers are playing mind games and stuff. These things happen where you can just go for you. Just it's always worth, even if your player is injured, and if you're keeping an injured player in your squad, put him on in your starting 11 just in case, because occasionally it turns out to be managerial mind games and they'll play. It's happened before. It happened with Son literally last year. Everyone thought Son was injured. A lot of people either transferred out Son or put Son on their bench. And I think that game week he scored something like, I can't remember how many points he scored, but it was like at least 10 points. It was like a big score. Maybe it was like 15, 16 points or something like that. He got a huge score. This was about this time last year. Everyone thought Son was injured. It turns out it was Jose Mourinho mind games. He was fine. Was it Jose Mourinho at the time? Yeah, it would have been. It was mind games. He was fine. He played and he scored a huge score. So if you have an injured player that you are keeping in your squad for whatever reason, you don't have the transfers, you're happy to just wait and see if they're fit next week, play them just in case. Put them on your pitch just in case. And then after that, first sub, well, we'll put Son on the pitch, put whoever you're taking out on first sub, and then there's your answer. Sorted. All right, let's continue trying to catch up with these super chats. Oh my word. I might actually have to turn super chats off because I'm so laggy. It's really difficult to keep up with him. Just because hotel internet is just not the one. It's not even hotel internet. It's hotspotting. Hotspotting is not the one. My phone is on fire trying to cast this. I am got. Oh my god, we've got so many more super chats I missed. Oh right, okay. Let's try and get through these. Okay, so Pratyush says, "What do I miss in game week 7, 8 if I wildcard now?" You miss a fixture swing for Chelsea. That's the big appeal. The fixture swing for Chelsea. Chelsea get really good fixtures from game week 7 onwards. In game week 7, I think it's also Manchester City versus Liverpool, so it's a good opportunity to take out your Manchester City and Liverpool players. Manchester United have Everton in that game week as well. Then Manchester United have a bad fixture in game week 8 as well. So they have and they have a bad fixture swing. Was Manchester United have some bad fixtures there as well. So there's just a lot of fixture swings for the big teams. So that's why a lot of people are looking at game week 7 or 8 to wildcard. If you wildcard now, you're going to have to navigate those fixture swings with those free transfers. Possible, but not 100%. Prithi says -4 for Jimenez. Yeah, you could potentially do that. If he's taking out Wilson, for example, then I would do it because Wilson's not going to be playing at least for this game week, maybe even for longer. So yeah, it's going to be kind of difficult. Neil, by the way, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. Really appreciate that, dude. Deep Kundu says Trincao over Traore or any other Wolves midfielder. It's a tough one. I think Traore I do prefer, but there's not much in it between the two. There's really not too much in it. So yeah, if you genuinely prefer Trincao, then yeah, go for him. Thank you very much, Karthik, for the super chat as well. But yeah, Deep Kindu, out of Trincao and Traore, I don't know. There's not a huge amount in it. I would probably go safe and go Traore. He's a proven Premier League player. He just needs to work on his end product a little bit, doesn't he? Vail Nagubo says, Cody or Dennis? I need to bench one who comes up on top. Well, basically, you're betting are Wolves going to keep a clean sheet against Watford or not? I would say Cody. I would go for Cody and bet on the clean sheet. Although it's not safe, is it? The rule of thumb would say to back the attacker. To go for Dennis, back the attacker, right? But if I'm going to be honest about what score I think, I think Wolves have got a really good chance of a clean sheet. So that's a really, really tough one. Okay, rule of thumb says play Dennis, so let's go. Let's say that. Go for Dennis. Emmanuel Dennis. And we will continue through these super chats. From Nora says, what do you think about Bruno, Tony, Benrahma out? Jota says up Sissoko and Ronaldo in. I like it as long as you're putting Sissoko on the bench. As long as Sissoko's a bench player, then I like that move a lot. Ilias Marquesen says Antonio Bamford / Greenwood or DCL Bamford and Rafinha. I would prefer... Can you do Antonio... Can you do DCL Antonio and Greenwood and just not have the Leeds attacker? I know you probably like the Leeds attacker, but you don't want... Rafinha might not be able to play. Bamford is playing against Liverpool this game week, so maybe getting in Rafinha is something you should be doing next game week instead. You could either do Greenwood to Rafinha next game week, but if you could do Antonio DCL and Greenwood, I would go for that. If not, Antonio Bamford and Greenwood would be the combination I'd go for. So the first three, but hopefully replace Bamford with DCL, if you can. All right, I really need to speed up because we are so behind on Super Chats. Paul Young says, -8 for Fernandes, Jota, Ings, Ronaldo, Wilson, Jimenez. Oh, would I do a -8 for that? Yes. Yes, I would. Okay. You know, out of the -8s that I've seen, that is one of the better ones, right? I mean, it's the exact transfers I've made, to be fair. So, Ripital Singh says CR7 for Tony, Bruno for 8 million for -8, Salt, Gray or other. Blimey. Yeah, I mean, if you're upgrading Tony and Bruno to CR7 and, you know, Jota, then that's a huge upgrade and arguably worth the -8. Salt, Gray or other. I like Gray. Jack Jones says Butter Gang is back. Let's go. Shout out to the Butter Gang. Qatari1999 says, hi Dan, hope you're feeling better. I'm trying to bring in Ronaldo and Jota for Ings and Fernandes, but I'm missing 0.1 million. Oh no, that's so annoying. Who should replace Wilson with? I'm fine with getting a -4. Well, if you do take a -4, and if you're missing 0.1 million, if you replace Wilson with Jimenez, actually, did Wilson drop in price? Or did anyone go up in? I don't know if any price. I've not checked price changes from last night, but Wilson was 7.5. Jimenez was 7.4. So if you're missing 0.1 million, you can take a -4, replace Wilson with Jimenez, assuming those are the prices, and you've made that missing 0.1, and hopefully that's going to solve your situation. Is that the solution? I hope it is. I hope that's the solution you're looking for. I hope that works. Karthik says, hey Dan, do I remove Bruno and Ings for CR7 and Torres with a -4 and CR7 might not start? I think I think Cristiano Ronaldo is going to start. I really think he's going to start. So yeah, let's nip that one in the bud. I would do that move. It's a good move. Bruno and Ings for CR7 and Torres with a -4 is a really good move. If you can do Jota instead of Torres, I would do that. If you can't, Torres is fine. Ian Spry says Wilson for Jimenez or Wilson plus Barnes for DCL and Sarr -4. Oh, nice. I do like the -4. I do like the -4 that you're talking about there. Would I do it? That's tough. That's really tough. Well, I suppose that's why you're asking me, is because it is so tough. I really need to race through these super chats as well. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go safe. Let's go safe for this one. Wilson for Jimenez, straight transfer, no minuses. Yeah, I think that could be pretty good. Jay Wade says Tierney, Gray, Jimenez for White Trincao and DCL on a wild card. I would go for White, Adama and DCL. I guess that really I'm saying go for White, Trincao and DCL. Yeah. Backman or Sanchez, Orba or DCL. Okay. Sanchez and DCL. Boom. Got you, Cyrus. Balinderjeet says Ronaldo to start. As much as I love United, I'm skeptical to captain him. Always thank you for the support throughout FPL. Good stuff. Yes, I think Ronaldo is going to start. I think that any indicator, I don't see how Ronaldo won't start. He's had a preseason. He's trained with Juventus. He's played on the international break. He is match fit. He is ready to go. It's not like he's been brought in with an injury and they're just getting him back ready to fitness. He's already fit. He's ready to go. They're playing against Newcastle at home. The amount that they've hyped up Ronaldo, he's going to be playing in a home game, you would hope, or Ronaldo will be really, really pushing to start his first game back for Manchester United at home, which is either now or in 2 weeks. So it seems to be like now is going to be the obvious one. I know Solskjaer said, Ronaldo's going to play some part in this game. He's definitely going to play some part in this game. This is classic Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's terrible mind games. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has always tried to do these awful. He's useless at these mind games, where he's kind of trying to keep people on their toes a little bit, or keep other managers on their toes a little bit. Don't buy it. Don't even fall into the trap of thinking that means that Cristiano Ronaldo is going to come on for 30 minutes at the end of the game. I would not. I would take it with a pinch of salt completely. But we know that Ronaldo is going to play some part. that, to be honest, it more makes me more confident that Ronaldo is going to start. We know Ronaldo wants to start. We know that the only other strikers in the squad is Greenwood, I think. Cavani's not in the squad. More suggestions that Ronaldo's going to start as a striker. Ronaldo's starting as striker. It's happening. I spent far too long on that answer, but yeah, there you go. That's why I think so much that Ronaldo's going to start. Prudvi says, I made Ronaldo and Greenwood in for Ings and Bruno. Is it good? Yes, it is good. Yeah, it's good. Or am I missing Jota and Torres? Can I captain Antonio given he's a proven in Premier League? I wouldn't be captaining Antonio. Just stick with Ronaldo and Salah this game week. Those are the two big options. I mean, obviously you've gone for Greenwood, but I would have preferred to go for Jota, but Greenwood is a good option as well. Yeah, I don't know, just probably not long term, but then you might not be looking for long term anyway. In which case, that would be absolutely fine. And I'm hoping now that I'm caught up on Super Chats. Am I caught up on Super Chats? No, I've not. How do you turn Super Chats off? Or can I just ask you guys politely not to send me any more... Not to send me any more Super Chats. I can't keep up with them. Let's have a look. See if I can find it on my phone. I can't. Yeah, I can't keep up with these Super Chats. I'm because I'm on hotspotting. I'm just too laggy. This is not possible. Yeah, Qatari, I will try and find your Super Chat as soon as I can, but he's gone missing. It's frustrating. Oh, there it is. I can't. There was a price rise still at mine. Oh, still on 0.1. Okay, right. I can't do that transfer move that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, without seeing your whole team, it's difficult to say. So I don't know. I don't know, mate. Yeah, unless you go. Maybe Jota's the one to just don't go for Jota. Just go for Torres instead. And then you could go for a DCL instead of... could you then go for DCL instead of Wilson there? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Torres instead of Jota is a pretty obvious answer. If you can't get Jota, get Torres. GJL Reed says, rate my wildcard team. Okay. I really need to turn Super Chats off. I do appreciate this generosity, though. Sanchez, Steele, yep, nice. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Semedo, Cabral, Tierney, Williams, nice defence. Salah, Jota, Benrahma, Sissoko, Rafinha. I probably wouldn't have Benrahma, to be honest. I'd probably replace Benrahma with, maybe a Adama Traore or a Trincao. I'd probably do that. CR7, DCL, Antonio. Yeah, other than that, I like it. I would replace Benrahma with like a Trincao or a Adama Traore. That's what I would do. Maybe a Damari Gray as well. Someone like that. And then you'd even have a little bit of money spare to upgrade maybe a Cabral to someone if you wanted to. Although you might not want to do that. You know, you could do a Cabral to. Yeah, this is not good content for anyone else other than GJL Reed. Yeah, I would just not. If I was on a wild card, I wouldn't pick Benrahma basically. But yes, okay, right. We are now officially caught up with Super Chats, which means we can now officially talk about... Oh, wait. Super Chat from Asma Khan. Thank you for that. No message, though. Yeah, we can talk a little bit more about Ronaldo, I guess. Because I really do think he is going to start. So I know some people are saying, yeah, Ronaldo he's not going to start. But... yeah, I think he is. I think he is. But obviously, no one has the perfect answer, the direct answer. But if I had to guess, I would say Ronaldo starts. I really think that. We've got another super chat. Sam Jean-Baptiste says, having major FOMO over Jota and Ronaldo from -8, think Bruno and Ings. Holder will get punished. By the way, I hope all is well. Yeah, all is well. Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, Jota and Ronaldo is the big FOMO, right? But you're talking about a -8. How I'm assuming you've already made your transfers. If you've now got to take a -8 to do Jota and Ronaldo, it's a lot, especially if you're planning on wildcarding soon. To take a -8 for Jota and Ronaldo for just a couple of game weeks, assuming you've already made a transfer that hopefully has already improved your team. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, Jota and Ronaldo are great players. Are they going to outscore Bruno and Ings by 8 points or more over the next 3 game weeks? Yeah, they probably are, to be fair. So, even on a -8, I mean, you backed yourself into a corner here. But, yeah, technically, that would be a good move. I think, on paper. On paper only. Yeah, I would probably still do that. Yeah, I would. I mean, bear in mind, I'm not thinking about this very hard, This is just off-the-cuff stuff. But yes, I would do that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Even from -8, I think I would have to do that move because just Jota and Ronaldo are so much better FPL options than Bruno and Ings right now. It's so much better. So much better. Just gonna scroll down a bit, guys, just so you can see my my lineup, my bench as well. Those of you still asking if Ronaldo will start, honestly, if anyone had a definitive answer on that, they wouldn't be making FPL videos. They'd be, making thousands of pounds working for a bookmaker somewhere for a betting company. Janet Eric Eriksson says, "Can you show your team if you have used the wildcard?" I haven't used a wildcard. If I was going to use a wildcard, I'd make something similar to the team I made in a video a couple of days ago. So if you want to see what my wildcard team would be if I did use a wildcard, go check out that video. Yeah, you've not got very long. You might have to skip around the video a little bit just to see the final lineup. But yes, someone says, "Is DCL going to start?" I think he will. Ings out for Jimenez in. Good move or not? If you're not taking a minus, then yeah, I guess so. But Ronaldo and Jota are your priorities this week. So do that move first, and then after that, then you can think about other things. Thank you for the super chat, Afif. Is it called a super chat if there's no chat? Just a donation. Nice, generous donation. White or Dyer? Probably Dyer, to be fair. To get Ronaldo and Jota, I have to take a -12 to get Simicast as well. Worth it or just play a wild card? It's not worth it. Taking a -12 is definitely not worth it. That is, I've got to put my foot down there. Count Sealaw says we're doing a quick fire. No, I don't think we can just because of the current internet situation. Like, it's been difficult enough for me to just keep up with super chats. And yeah, the internet, just because I'm hotspotting from a hotel, it's just not possible today. And I'm going to start doing them soon, though. We're going to start doing quickfire at the end of streams soon. But I need to be home to do that, I think. Ronaldo or Salah captain this week? Hopefully the answer should be on your screen right now. If you just take a little look down there, you will see. Kane for Ronaldo this game week. If you can do a straight swap, Kane for Ronaldo. Oh, sorry. Fantastic. Go for it. Super sticker if no chat down. It's called a super sticker. There we go. Thank you, Offcore. -8 for Jota, Ronaldo, and 3.9. Maybe. -8 is like a maybe go for it. -12 is don't go for it. -4 is go for it. People asking Ronaldo if Ronaldo will start. Then look, I don't have a definitive answer. No one has a definitive answer. If you did have a definitive answer, you would be using that information. You'd be making thousands of pounds with it with some bookies. So I can't tell you. But if I was to predict if Ronaldo's going to start, I would say yes, I would predict that he will start. Fazid says Greenwood, Torres, Ronaldo for a -8. Why not, why not Jota? If you can get Jota in there, then possibly, yeah. If all three transfers improve your team, I'm assuming maybe Barnes is the other player you're taking out, then yeah. What do we think of Tanganga? No, I don't like him because Spurs have bought a new right back. Rahul says, I have all Kane, Lukaku, Salah and Ronaldo. Oh my God. What does the rest of your team look like? Jesus. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. You know what? Ronaldo is obvious, but risky. Lukaku is interesting. If I was to choose between Kane, Lukaku, Salah and Ronaldo for captain, I would be between Ronaldo and Lukaku. I don't know for sure which one I go for, to be honest. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah. Ronaldo if you're feeling spicy, Lukaku if you want to play a bit safer. Super sticker here from the Invisible Man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, dude. Appreciate all the super chats today, to be honest. It's just been difficult keeping up with them. FPL Phillips says, good luck, Dan. Just bought in Ronaldo captain to see. Yeah, mad. Madness. It's going to be, yeah. The Ronaldo captain gang is going to be in full swing. I just, yeah, it's going to be a madness. Thank you for the super sticker, Balanderit Singh. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm so annoyed that I can't watch the game as well. Because it's a 3 p.m. kickoff, which if you're in the UK, you'll know that they don't show them on TV. And I'm on holiday right now. So, so yeah, there's no way of me to watch it. So I'm going to have notifications on my phone. I'm just going to go mad for notifications. See if anyone posts clips on Twitter or anything of what's happening. Oh, I can't believe it. But I honestly, I still haven't fully come to terms with the fact that Ronaldo is going to be in the Premier League. Like, how awesome is that? No matter what football team you support, to have, like, Ronaldo is back in the Premier League. Guys, we're going to get to watch Ronaldo week in, week out. We're going to get to have him in our fantasy teams. It's so exciting. It really is. Jacob Scobby says, Leno, Trent, Cody, Dyer, Greenwood. This is a wildcard team, right? I'm guessing. So your wildcard team is Leno, Trent, Cody, Dyer, Greenwood, Jota, Salah, Anima, Antonio, Ronaldo, Calvert-Lewin, Gunn, Livramento, White, Alan. I don't know if I go for Leno, to be honest. I would probably prefer to go for Sarr at Wolves for a goalkeeper. Especially because Ramsdale might replace Leno at any given point. Which maybe means that Cody should be removed for someone else. I mean, maybe, if you then take out Cody and replace him with Ayling, maybe. Bench Ayling, play White, boom, you're done. There you go, Jacob. Sorted. Ethan Fernandez says -4 for Torres. By the way, I already have Ronaldo and Jota. Then probably not. No, I think if you've got Ronaldo and Jota, you should probably be happy. I don't know who you're taking out to replace with Torres, but yeah, just don't worry. I don't think I'd take a -4 for Torres. I don't think I feel any massive pressure to do that. I mean, it's an option, but it's definitely not a must-do move. Ishan, thank you very much for the super sticker there. I really appreciate that. Balinderjeet says, dude, I forgot the message. Anyway, it's Barley. I would call you Barley for short. Okay, no problem. You forgot to take the message. You forgot to type a message again this time. Barley, man. You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart, Barley. But thank you for this super chat, super sticker, whatever we're calling them these days. I have to appreciate this. Craig Gamble, not when you're a Newcastle fan. I guess that's referring to the Ronaldo hype. Yeah, I guess if you're a Newcastle fan. Yeah, but the thing is, Newcastle fans are so pessimistic that you kind of just accept it. You just take it on the chin. You're like, yeah, whatever, we don't care. We just lose. Yeah. You know, even as an Arsenal fan, I want to watch Ronaldo play against Arsenal. I want to see how we deal with that. I want to watch that. And maybe you'll say that he'll rip us apart, but I like it. Count Sealaw says, I still don't get the Adama Traore hype. He's never going to finish his chances. Yeah, I do kind of agree with that. His end product has never been good. But he's getting the chance. He's getting more chances than ever. And sometimes in football, it's just a numbers game. And if a player gets enough chances, particularly, you know, these chances have been, by the way, gained against some difficult teams. If you get enough chances, eventually you are going to finish some of them off. It's a numbers game, you know. And, you know, we could say the same about Jimenez. He's not been finishing his chances recently. FPL Phillips says he's off to Old Trafford. You're watching the game live. Bro, that is insane. You're going to the game. Right, okay. In that case, FPL Phillips, my friend. If you're going to the game, you've got to come on the FPL Mate podcast on Monday and tell me all about it. You got to tell me all about it. Send me a DM. Send me a DM about your availability on either on Sunday or Monday on Twitter. We'll get you on, because if you're watching that game live, that is, and I want to shout out your channel as well to a few more people, because you're doing some good stuff on YouTube. Okay, right now I'm behind on my super chats again. I'm getting distracted by people going to Old Trafford, which is so exciting. You must be, anyone who's going to that game must be so excited. Barley, thank you very much for joining as a channel member. I really appreciate that. JDOS Mate says Sar, Trent, Semedo, Shaw. Oh, this is another wildcard team, I'm guessing. Sar, Trent, Semedo, Shaw, Salah, Jossa, Adama, Benrahma, Ronaldo, Antonio DCL. Okay, so you're Salah or Ronaldo for captain. Well, I will go for Ronaldo captain personally. That's what I'm doing. Again, Benrahma, I'm not massively keen on in a wildcard team. But, I mean, it's too late. It's 1 minute to go. So, I can't help you anyway. I'm just not massively keen on Benrahma. There you go. Count Sealaw says 7 goals in 3 years just puts me off. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. FPL Phillips says, I'll vlog some exclusive clips for the video. Oh, I love that. Yeah, do it, mate. Do it. If you can get like a clip of you like reacting to Ronaldo scoring a goal, then that would be absolutely insane. On like film the pitch, film your reaction. That would be insane. But okay, right, guys, that is the deadline. The deadline has officially passed. What a stream in terms of super chats. Oh my god, this was the super chat stream, right? Really, really appreciate your generosity so much, guys. Sorry if I couldn't answer as many messages in the normal chat as usual. Maybe I need to do something about that to try and discourage super chats, or just turn off super chats for like half the stream or something like that. Just so it's fair on everyone. But yeah, no, massively appreciate it. A few new members of the channel as well, appreciate that. But yeah, guys, we are locked in. We're all locked in with our teams. How exciting. How exciting. It's Ronaldo week. It's officially Ronaldo week. I'm so excited. As soon as Ronaldo is confirmed to be starting, the hype is going to be insane. Right, guys, quickly in the chat before we go off, because I'm going to go, because like I say, I am hotspotting streaming, which is absolutely rinsing my data on my phone. It's absolutely rinsing it. Guys, if you want to put in the chat very, very quickly a one-word answer, who are you captaining? Who is your captain for Gameweek 4? One word. Is it Salah? Is it Ronaldo? Is it someone else? Is it Lukaku? You're going for someone a little bit more interesting, perhaps. Put in the chat, guys, who you are putting as your captain, or who you've already put for your captain in Gameweek 4. And then we'll kind of have a good old look and see what the consensus is amongst the FPL gang over here in the chat. So we've got Ronaldo, Fernandez, lots of Ronaldos. first of all. Loads of Ronaldos. Yeah, Ronaldo's the big one, right? That's exciting. We've got some Salahs in there. We've got the odd Lukaku as well. The odd Bruno Fernandes. Someone's gone for Jota there. I quite like Jota, kind of interesting differential. Dele Alli, I don't even believe you. Who else have we got here? Oh, it's all about Ronaldo with a little bit of... Basically, most of you guys are going for Ronaldo. A few of you guys are going for Salah. And the odd person is going for Lukaku, Bruno. Which, by the way, I really like. If you got Lukaku, I like him as a captain option this week. Aubameyang as well. Someone said Aubameyang. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. Antonio? Not so sure about that one. I mean, to be fair, Antonio's a beast. He might pop off again, to be fair. In fact, he could easily do that. Saka. Oh, that is interesting. Why not captain Jimenez? Because I have Ronaldo in my team. Why would I captain Jimenez when you have Ronaldo and Salah? And yeah. Oh, Danielle, you were lying to me. You went Lukaku. Yeah, nice, man. I was on Salah, but changed my mind. I changed your mind. Oh my god, scary stuff. Right, it's all right. Look, the Ronaldo gang. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna get that news in 3 hours. In 3 hours, we will see the news. Ronaldo is starting for Manchester United versus Newcastle, and he's gonna score a hat-trick, and we're all gonna be absolutely buzzing. Keep calm. We're all good. But guys, like I said, I'm not gonna stay on stream any longer because I am hotspotting. We're rinsing data. Yeah, and I should probably go and speak to my fiance, to be honest, since we're meant to be having a weekend breakaway together. And apparently I'm not really engaging in that right now because I'm making streams on YouTube. But there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck, massive good luck this game week. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like on the stream before you leave, that would be appreciated. Of course, subscribe if you are new around here, you've not watched my stuff before. Hopefully we're going to help you out with some FPL advice throughout the season. Yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Ronaldo gang, I will be going through every emotion with you on Twitter today. So follow me on Twitter at FPL Mate if you want to laugh, cry, whatever with me. There we go, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on Monday for the next video. See you later, mates. Bye-bye.